this technique even exists, let alone how to use it correctly. And for those lucky few who have learned about this technique, the majority of this group will find themselves banned from being able to continue using these databases within 24 hours of getting started because they never got taught how to leverage this technique in the right way. If you'll pay close attention to what I'm going to teach you today in this video, you'll reduce your chances of this ever happening to you. And you'll put yourself and your team in a position to be up to your eyeballs with more qualified leads than you can handle, making it that much easier to find those business builders you need so badly, who'll get you to the top of your comp plan and help you taste the success that you know you're capable of. Okay, so in order to teach you how to use RDP, I first need to review some key statistics with you in order to show you why this technique is so timely, along with me demonstrating just how massive your opportunity is right now for using this technique. There are two incredibly large and perfectly targeted groups of people you'll find make up a huge percent of the resumes who are in these databases who are going to love your offer. And by showing you who they are and what they're needing and wanting, you'll quickly realize why they are going to get so excited about what you have to offer. The first group we're going to discuss are recent college graduates. According to Success Magazine, of the 3 million college students who will graduate this year, 80%, or more specifically 2.4 million of them, will be moving back in with their parents after graduation. Not only that, but according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor, right now there are as many as 12.8 million college graduates under the age of 30 that are either currently unemployed, working part-time, or working at a job that doesn't even require a college degree. Additional sources claim that the unemployment rate for this group of college graduates under the age of 30 is actually as high as 54%. These sources also state that young adults without a degree have been pushed out of the labor market entirely and are finding work at a lower rate than any time since the end of World War II. Very interesting, huh? Now, whether you intend to recruit members from this group deliberately or not, you're going to find that many of them end up in your organization just simply because there are so many of them out there who are ready to work, willing to work, and are able to work. And clearly, they need your help. Okay, so on to the other end of the spectrum, we've got the baby boomers. Now, I know you probably heard people share a lot of interesting stats about this group, but to make sure you and I are on the same page, I'm going to repeat a few things about this group that relate directly to our discussion about RDP. Okay, so baby boomers are those of us who were born between 1946 and 1964. And according to Wikipedia, there are over 76 million boomers here in the US alone, which accounts for nearly 24% of the entire US population. Since January 2011, a new person has been turning 65 every 7 seconds. That's over 10,000 people per day, and it's going to continue being that way until the end of the year 2030. Now, the most important characteristic of boomers is that they actually control 80% of the wealth and 80% of the spending in this country. And it's not just the US either. Similar stats can be found across most of the developed world, including Canada, the UK, Australia, and many other countries whose populations all got busy in the bedroom after World War II ended. And guess what? According to the Associated Press, 60% of boomers have lost their investments because of the economic crisis. 42% say they are being forced to delay retirement, and 25% claim that they will never retire. But according to a recent AARP survey of baby boomers, the number of boomers who are going to be forced to work until they drop is supposedly as high as 40%. And just like the millions of college graduates out there who need your help, you'll find that a large majority of people in your downline will be made up of baby boomers who are forced either out of necessity or a genuine desire to stay fit, healthy, and active in making the latter portion of their life the most productive time of all. Chances are you're starting to have those light bulbs in your head turn on right about now, right? But I've got a bit of a wake-up call for you. Chances are right now you're thinking, yes, Craig, all these people you've just mentioned are in transition. They need income and would greatly benefit from my products, services, and my opportunity. This is exactly who I'm looking for, right? My answer to that is, well, kinda, but it takes knowing where the databases of these people are, choosing the right databases, targeting the right people in these databases, and most importantly, approaching them in the right way so you get the maximum number of qualified leads with as little effort as possible. Okay, so before I show you how to go find these databases that are bursting at the seams with these millions of hungry prospects who need and want what you've got, we need to discuss our 3 lead targeting objectives. Now, chances are you already know this stuff, but we'll review them just in case someone up to now has neglected to teach you this important information. This should tie together everything that we've talked about so far as well, okay? Here we go. So, rule number 1, we marketers are looking for people who are already looking for us, right? In other words, we're looking to target a group who's experiencing some form of pain and/or urgency, preferably at the same time, and this group should already be in action, proactively seeking help. Now, clearly, the pain they are experiencing and the expertise they are looking for must be associated with what we can legitimately offer through the results our products, services, or business opportunity can provide. And we've got to know exactly what to say and what to do with these people smoothly through every single step of the process, or it's not going to turn out very well, right? Okay, rule number 2. We also need to be targeting a group that's large in number. We've got to have a large enough database so we don't run out of people to talk to, right? Good, because we need enough people to keep you and your entire team busy for years to come without running out of leads, or we're going to have another problem to deal with, right? You actually need between 2,000 and 3,000 people in your organization to produce about a $15,000 per month income in most compensation plans. And the truth is, you're never going to get there unless you change your ways from what you are doing now to something else that's more sustainable. You with me? That's why this technique is so powerful, because you'll be working with databases that contain tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people who are all potentially perfect candidates for what you have to offer. Strategically enter into the conversation with these people, being seen as an instant automatic authority. That way they'll be open to listening to us and will want to hear everything we have to say. So this technique allows for all of that to happen without you putting forth really any effort. Okay, so once we've narrowed things down like this, our job is pretty darn simple and straightforward, right? Good. Okay, so it's demonstration time. I'm going to demonstrate RDP by hopping on over to google.com, and I'll show you exactly how to go hunting for these databases that are chock full of these super qualified prospects who are hoping and praying that you'll discover them and make them an offer that can literally transform their life for the better. So as you can see, I'm on google.com. Now, I suggest you just watch me while I do this the first time because it's really very simple. You've got to trust me that once you're done watching this video, you can go resume database hunting to your heart's content. But I need you to focus on what I'm doing so when the time comes, you can do it right. Okay, so I'm going to simply type in resume search with quotes to narrow down the search to only websites that have the ability to do a resume search. And bam, there we go. We've got 2.7 million websites that have resumes we can search on them. See what I mean about not running out of possible lead sources here? Okay, so let's go to the top organic listing here, which is indeedresume.com. Okay, so right away, look at how it automatically notices my location. Now, I can change these parameters to be any area I want to search, local, national, or whatever. All I need to do is choose advanced search. You got it? Okay, now the key here is to narrow down who you're searching for based upon the benefits that your product or service offers. What we're looking for are individuals who have a history working in the same or similar product or service category as the ones that you're marketing. That way they'll already have a natural affinity and interest in what you'll be sharing with them when you call them or message them. Not only that, but chances are that a good majority of the people that you find once you narrow your results down will be people who are experts on the topic and are likely very interested in finding out what's new and exciting in the world of whatever product or service category that you're promoting. What's also cool is you'll instantly have a lot in common with them, which makes it easy to make a connection and develop the relationship. Okay, so for the sake of providing you with a very real example, let's say that you have a product that improves, how about heart health? I'm just throwing out something random. You may be marketing weight loss, anti-aging solutions,